This is a momentous day. I don't know if you've ever had a momentous day in your shop. This one's been, what, 3 years coming, probably, that this has been on there since we made the mounts?
Yeah.
So he was here when we made the mounts. He wasn't here when we got the car on. But today, if everything goes well, this thing will be back on its wheels again. So Chris asked if he could be here when that happens, and we worked it out.
That's one of the things I wanted to do, is make sure that I can be here to bring that thing down off and put it on its own 4 feet.
I called him last weekend, or texted you last weekend, and said, I think I got 2 patches left and it's done. I finished those patches last night. That's the episode you saw last on this. So we're going to get after it. I'm Mike.
And I'm Chris.
This is My Car Shop. So our game plan is we'll get the leaf springs mounted in the car. We'll get the axle housing mounted with the U-bolts through the spring plates. All that stuff is painted up here. We'll slide the axles in. I have a piece of thin wall pipe that we can put over the axles so they don't do this in there. That way the tires stay straight in there. And then once that's done, we'll bolt the tires on it and we'll 5 minutes, right?
Yeah, 5 minutes.
5.5. All right, Chris has tightened down the front hangers, and then he's going to tighten down the rear hangers, and the springs are both going to be in. And then we'll be able to slop the housing in and put the U-bolts and the plates on it. So I think my bolts are a little bit tweaked, so I need to go tweak those into position while he's doing this. And we'll have a nice, beautiful 8 3/4 end hanging under there.
Is it just my luck I have to have my hand in the way of where I'm trying to work in order to work?
If it was easy, anybody would do it. Camera's rolling. Okay. You just why don't you hand it through from here to me on the other side.
Okay. Before we get started here, channel viewers can go back and look at all of the appropriate rear end jobs.
Oh, absolutely. Okay. Yes. Yeah.
So
go back to the episode with me putting on the rubber glove to examine my rear end.
I just wanted to make sure you've made all of the appropriate jokes.
I think I have. That was my plan. You're upside down, just so you know. So you got to flip this thing. These go down.
Oh, yeah.
And then the big hole goes to the front.
Yeah.
Okay, and it comes up over the top of the spring. So.
Oh, well, I can hand it through here then.
Yep. There we go. Okay. Yep. And then the pin goes right in the center. All right, then we can put our U-bolts on and plates on, tighten it down, and then we'll stick the axles in and we'll put the pipe in the middle as we slide the axles in.
Okay.
Okay, that'll be good enough for now. We'll have to get the air on it, but that'll, for today's purposes, that'll do it. So. Excellent. All right, let's get the axles part way in, and then we'll get that pipe in the middle so they're copacetic and not so pathetic.
Yeah. Come on. One more. There.
I'm Tom Sawyer, and Chris is whitewashing my fence.
That's 4 nuts.
Perfect.
There, and that's... Yep. And this guy... And one more down here somewhere.
Okay, we're short, but we got to pull it all back apart to put the brakes and the pig in it anyway. So we got that done, and then there's that piece of pipe. See if I can zoom you in there in the middle, just to hold the axle up in place so that the tires are straight in the wheel well. That helps for alignment. Trick I learned a long time ago, because otherwise these things just flop up and down about 3-4 inches. So there we go. All right, we're gonna go get some tires.
Cool. Not sure if I'm a real big fan of this rally trim.
No, it's not the right lug nuts for it. So.
Oh, well, yeah, I suppose they would be longer.
They're longer nuts, yes, and they're chrome. But this is what we have. So if you got them on there a half a turn, you're fine. Just use an extension and the.
Yep. Okay.
You have the 1/2 inch drive or the 3/8 drive?
I think I had the 1/2 inch drive wherever I laid the. There it is. And that's a 3/4.
Yeah, that's not a 3/4 for sure.
Oh.
I don't think so. That looks more like 7/8.
Yeah, it's got to be bigger. Come on, get on there. There we go. Okay, there we go. This one's on.
Okay.
And turns all straight and stuff.
Yep, it does, except for the beauty ring. Oh,
yeah.
There's a beauty. Yeah, the beauty ring. It just needs to be popped on there. Okay, no big deal. You want to get the back one here?
Sure. Now, I made sure to take any of the debris off the tire so it doesn't imbalance the drive at all.
Right, exactly.
Let's go for that guy. There we go. And any tool opposing should be fine.
I would think.
There's that one there. Now these are a lot easier to work on. There, that hit it. Hey, and it turns.
Okay. The tire's got air in it, right?
No.
You grabbed the wrong one. The ones I had had air in them. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
We'll have to swap that one out.
Okay.
Okay, no big deal. You're on. Sorry about that. I meant to tell you check the ones with air.
Yeah. Well, I swapped out the nuts on the other side instead of the 13/16.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
I just hope it doesn't affect the ride.
Shouldn't, but you know, I suppose it could.
Well, you know, a little bit of extra weight, a bit of imbalance.
I think we'll be good up to 80. I think over 80 it might be an issue.
Well, when we get to that point, I suppose we can change out the lug nuts. And any old sport in a dorm. And that. Okay.
Yep.
There we go. 5.5 minutes.
You sure it's just 5.5? It wasn't 5:45.
I'd have to look closer.
Okay, so our pins are in both ends, so we're steady. That way it doesn't much matter. But these pins have to come out on both ends, and then we need to screw them down as low as we can, and then hydraulically set it the rest of the way down. Once that's done, we'll have to split it down here.
Okay.
And slide the
front end out, and then work the back end out in pieces.
Yep. So the metal chunk can stay. That's fine. But yeah, we're ready to lower the thing down. So we're going to put this on the time lapse and go from there. So first thing to do is pull those pins.
Yep, pull the pins.
Yep.
Okay, there's your pin. Can I hand me the pin? Might as well put this in.
And it'll be the same thing here. When we do this, we'll jack it up, pull these pins out, and then lower it down. But there's not enough travel right now for us to hit the ground, obviously. So
without taking this down.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Well, I can't remember which way you did it when we put it up, but it doesn't matter. Both gotta be done. Okay. You want to go do that end, or you want this end?
Either one.
All right. Okay, so we got blocks in the front suspension now, so we can go ahead, jack it up, and we can get the jack stands out from under it.
I'm clear.
You're way clear.
Okay.
We're not, we have no suspension because I didn't tighten down the torsion bars. They're just in there. So yeah, we got 2x4s in the front suspension stop, so you can go ahead and let her down.
Hey, come on, get out of there. Come on. You're no judge of suspension height.
I don't know where the third one is. Thing one is.
Okay, here goes.
Perfect.
There we go. That's that end.
Unbelievable that it's actually, oh, okay. It's just the rubber of the, well, maybe the torsion bars are. No, I didn't put the torsion bar things in, so yep, it's good. Okay, so let's do the back then, and let's, I meant to do this on the front too. Throw a rag over that so it doesn't scratch the paint on the pig.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I think we need to, yeah, we need to move this guy somewhere.
Yeah, maybe, do we need to take that 2x3 out of it?
Which one, where?
Take the the long bar, take it out of this so that you can just move the end.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, going down.
Going down. The cats are getting the first ride in the car.
Say what?
The cats are inside the car, so they're getting the first ride.
Okay. There we go.
Woot woot. There she is. Thanks, Chris. That was a long time coming. Yeah, maybe we need new shocks in the back.
Yeah, or shocks in the back. So you guys got the first ride.
Yeah.
Should have been up on top.
There you go. Is that the male or the female? That's the male.
Yeah.
We're not that good. It's just that one of the female's ears are bobbed because they're fixed.
Yeah.
Cool. I am beat. You saw the great unveiling of the Challenger coming out. Chris and I completely redid the west side of the south warehouse. That is now a lot of equipment storage as well as some part storage, things like seats, stuff like that. We brought all kinds of stuff upstairs, including the rotisserie, because we won't be using that for a while. We'll need it on the duster, but that's going to be a while down the road yet. Let's see, we built the walkway that I've been wanting to build between the north and the south warehouse. That's done. And he went home early this morning before I was even awake because he had some things he wanted to get done today. And this is what I wanted to get done, was get the 39 up there. I got the entire shop vacuumed. I won't say the entire shop. This part of the shop is vacuumed. I cleaned up all the workbenches. I got all the work tables put away. I took this cabinet down. I emptied it and took it down. I'm going to rebuild it and find a new home for it somewhere. I've also got 2 stainless steel cabinets that Chris brought. So I need to find a place for those. Those will probably be for what's currently in my wooden cabinets back there. As far as paint storage, that'll be a better place for it. It's just a lot that happened this weekend. Yeah, it was a great weekend, and we got a lot done. And the main thing is the main thing, and that is Stitches is back on its feet, and it's outside. And I just like pushing it out and looking at it. Of course, I've been working in here. This was my objective, was to get the 39 up there. Ultimately, the Oakland is going to be where the Duster is. The Duster is going to be here. The 39 cab is going to be in the middle, and I've got a new exciting thing I'm going to be doing right here in the fabrication machine shop area. I'm just going to leave it at that as a teaser right now. I've shifted gears on a project, and we're going to be hammering on something that I think is pretty exciting. So stick around for that. There'll be episodes coming on that soon, hopefully before the weather turns to crap. So having said all of that, I still have a ton of things I need to get done today, but I wanted to get this episode wrapped up because this is actually Sunday, and we filmed the bulk of it on Thursday and just a little bit on Friday, and we've just been hammering like crazy. So I'm going to go get something to eat, and you can go on to my next episode or a previous episode, or get out in the shop and get after it or something. But we have channel memberships for as little as $5 a month. Don't forget that also. Yeah, it's the most important thing around here. If you forget this, life can kind of suck. Wrong!